There are creature designs in here that don't pop up in other shows as well, especially the second volume when they're going through Coruscant. There's some aliens that we never see in any other media. And it's like, oh, I'd love to see that be a thing. Or I'd love to see the Ithorian, be able to like harness the Force to create like massive, like, like sonic boom screams. Like that would be so cool to see in live action or in some other media.
Yeah, like whenever the franchise explores the Force in a unique way without breaking the rules of it.
Yeah, well, it's building on the physicality of the Ithorians having four throats, and then him just being able to use that, like
use the Force to enhance his natural abilities.
Yeah, like that's so cool. Yeah. What's also great is on this one, there's the Wolfman Jedi.
Yeah, I want to see more of that. I mean, it was cool to get the Wolfman pirate in Skeleton Crew, but a Jedi version would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, well, he won how they got him in here was through a competition that I need to do more research on. But they had a competition where they voted for the Jedi. They got the fans to vote for the Jedi to be in the show, and they put up a bunch of designs, and that was one of them, and that was the one that won. So
that's pretty awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I need to do more research on it, but he brought that up in the commentary. Genndy Tartakovsky did. But that character's so cool. And he pops up again in the second volume just briefly, but I'm like, yeah, what's that dude's story? I want to know more about this guy.
Yeah, now we got a whole planet of werewolf-looking creatures, and
yeah, one of them had to be a Jedi. Make it canon again that there was a Wolfman Jedi. It'd be awesome.
Just one more thing on Asajj, and I don't know why it struck me so much, but I loved that they introduced her with her Jedi lightsaber still.
Yes, that's such a great design touch because it kind of, again, makes you question her origin without, like, over-explaining it or anything. It's kind of like a Boba Fett design where you just put a little detail like the Wookiee pelt or the Mandalorian emblem, and that just creates so much mystery into his past that you just want to learn more. And like Asajj, we know a lot about Boba Fett and, vice versa now, but like just on a design level, there's so much cool, like incongruity, like the light side lightsabers with the dark side user that you're just sort of like, well, what's the story here?
Without like doing an exposition dump, it tells you like, oh, she was probably a Jedi or she killed Jedi and took them. Like, there's some connection now.
Yeah, and that's
because they easily could have dropped her in with red blades and like, okay, she's evil, she's bad, she's kind of like Darth Maul. We get it.
Yeah, and it's the same with General Grievous in this show as well. Like two characters with, light side lightsabers, but are doing like really bad stuff. And
Grievous's intro was also cool. The way that they played it like a horror movie, where they have all these Jedi Knights and Masters like hidden out in the wrecked ship or the wreckage, whatever it was. And even in this short segment, like the short episode, they spend a lot of time just doing sound and them looking around in fear, and then he just comes in and wipes the floor with them.
We used to have you have a surround sound setup, but like that plays really well in surround sound. When Grievous is walking, like
because they say it's all around us, and the sound design, it's all around you. Like they did a really good job with it.
Yeah, it's amazing. But also what's cool about that, and they were bringing up how they were animating that in 2003. So they just got the designs, probably like the rough designs of General Grievous done by that point, like when they started animating this. So they didn't have much on like how he sounded, how he moved in the movie. I think Genndy got brief notes on his background from George, and he got more going into the second volume. But they had nothing to work off of other than just cyborg guy collects Jedi lightsabers, likes to kill Jedi, and that's all they got pretty much, and then just went from there.
If you're getting value or entertainment out of any of my transmissions, it would mean a lot if you would join the Remnant and subscribe.
It's all flashed. It's all flashed, very little substance.
Rule of cool is this show. So I get like, I talk about how great this is and how much I love it, but there is also that level of like, you're not coming to this the same way you are like a Ghibli movie or something like that as an animated thing.
No, but that's also not, if it was trying to do that and we had these same comments, then it would be a problem. But it executed exactly what it was trying to execute.
Yeah. So I think it's perfect on that level. But like, as far as preference go, if people want to compare this to other Star Wars, I can see why it's like, the one that has by design, no substance to it. It's just there to be cool.
Yeah, but there's also room for that in Star Wars, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I wouldn't want this to, I would love for this to be canon. And I also kind of, as I said, no substance. There is a lot of cool, especially in the second volume, there's a lot of substance to that story, especially Anakin's story about him becoming a knight and then going through the trials. Is brilliant. There's a moment that, like, again, would be cut out of anything, but that vision that I think Yoda has of young Anakin being led into the cave on Dagobah by
Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That plays into the Duel of the Fates idea that we've talked about with Phantom Menace, where it's like this vision of what could have been if, if Qui-Gon hadn't died.
Yeah, it's funny because that's like one of the most common like fan what ifs, and it's like, well, they already covered it. Like Lucasfilm already covered it.
Yeah, they covered it in one brief scene, and it doesn't point out what it means, but we as like lore obsessed, theme obsessed people know what that means. Where it's like this.
Well, especially because they use the Yoda and Luke dialogue like almost line for line. What's in there, only what you bring with you. It's like, we know where this leads. We've seen it.
Yeah, and this younger, more innocent Anakin would lead to being probably not Darth Vader in this reality. But
that's the cool thing about that scene, because you could extrapolate, like Luke fails his first time going into the cave, where he brings in his lightsaber and he wasn't supposed to, when he cuts off Darth Vader's head, reveals to be his face. Like, you could easily fall to the dark side. Maybe Anakin was always destined to become Vader, and that's how ultimately he defeats the Sith, by getting rid of Palpatine and himself. Like, there is no right answer, so you could debate it all day, but it's cool that they didn't commit to like, and then Anakin never does anything wrong and he's amazing.
Yeah, no, I love that little moment, that little what if, and I love the ritual that they show of how he becomes a Jedi, which is really cool. That sort of just standing in a circle, and it's like actually knighting him, which is interesting. And I think as that ceremony kind of carries on into like current canon as well, like that's sort of how it's done. I'm pretty sure that's not been gone back on at all. With the
no, I think
ceremony.
That exact part of the ceremony is more or less the same. I can't think of a lot of examples where they show you Padawans being knighted, but I know everyone's trials is custom to not only the individual but the time.
Yeah,
it's not like the trial is like, run this obstacle course, do this test, have this challenge. It's always like whatever this person's journey is.
I think I remember some of the High Republic comics having a similar knighting ceremony as this, but I might be wrong. That's a good thing also to look up. A lot of homework after this that I need to